Hi, I'm Steve. This is take 2 of recording this video. Right, okay, before I do anything else, just intro now. Okay, so that's that out the way. I'm Steve, you know me. Usually my content is time lapses with music. Not today, however, because I have found a room in my house I can record and not wake up the family. Kind of. It depends really on the time of day. You nearly got run over then. That was crazy. Did you see that? I was mental. Anyway, so these may not be very regular. Whenever I get the chance to do it, whenever there's an evening when I get some free time, I might knock one of these videos out on this map. Which map is this, you ask? Zoom. He zooms out. And there is a map. This map is Boulder Breakers from Locomotion. I have remade it in Transport Fever 2 to the best of my abilities. I am a vehicle modder. I am not a map maker, but this is using a 2D height map of Chris Sawyer's Locomotion. So the shape is correct, but the height is not. And a few things have been tweaked. You can tell that it's the original Locomotion map, because look how straight these edges are here. They're all straight edged. I've tried to smooth it out around here and put trees there, but then I got bored. So I let the game just randomly generate trees, and then I placed the towns, obviously. They're the correct towns: Baker's Bridge, Boulder Bay, Beachtown. Industries. So in Locomotion, there was like 4. You could have coal, iron ore, steel, and goods. In this, I've gone a little bit further. So each town accepts food and machines. And I've got enough industries on this map to create food and machines, basically. There is one oil well here that I don't know why it's there. I think that was part of another thought process, but you can just, like, go away. So, basically, the idea of this playthrough, maybe this gaming session, the few other sessions we have, whatever gets uploaded, really, is I want to see how big I can make this map. So one thing you could do in Locomotion is expand and expand and expand, and the towns would get ridiculously big, and you could actually reclaim land, Netherlands style. And that's what I'm going to do in this game. I've enabled natural town growth. This is a mod that just makes your towns really huge, mostly residential areas, which would be ideal for things like interurbans and like passenger networks with trams and whatnot. So we're going to grow this. We're going to reclaim land. We're going to reclaim land over here. We're going to reclaim land over here. We're going to fill in that bit in the island. We're going to do all sorts. But to start off, we need to get money. Now I'm playing this game like a transport tycoon. I'm not going to play this like a lot of other people do, which is making pretty maps and making money. This is purely how big can we make towns, how much money can we get, and how quick can we get it. Now, I'm not very good at the economics of this game. I'm not as good as people like Squirrel, or maybe even the Colonel Bulldozer. He's a lot better at knowing the economics and getting money by, there's a whole, the 3 towns. They really wanted to connect Baker's Bridge to Boulder Bay with a 3-town railway, but that's not going to happen, because I don't think they're going to be enough. There's not enough mobility on this island yet. There's not enough destinations. If you look at each town, so if you go to Beachtown, one of the biggest ones, look at destinations. There's only 44, so that's probably the maximum number of passengers I could get on a train. Will probably be about 44. So what we need to do is get industry rolling and get the towns expanding internally with buses. So first things first, let's build a railway. A lot of people go for the trucks method at the get-go. I actually quite like to go with trains initially, because hi, I'm Steve, I like trains. But also, I hate how slow the trucks are. Even in 1925, they're ridiculously slow. So we're going to make a railway. So let's go to the tracks, buildings. We've got a few different options. We've got a few mods. There's a few mods enabled, actually. The mod list will not be included because I can't be bothered. But most of it is if you just go to the Steam Workshop and type in British or UK. I've got a few of my own, but not a lot, because I don't really mod this era. The few mods that I will have in here, probably the commissions that I've done, and a few diesels. Most of my 19th century stuff will not even be touched. So this isn't even a self-indulgent mod showcase of my own stuff. This is Transport Fever 2, played by Steve, because you all really wanted that, I can tell. So anyway, let's make a station. I'm going to build railways. Yeah, I've said that. Not going to build a big one, so we're going to have 2 tracks. We're going to have no electric yet because it's 1925. There will be electric trains, obviously, but I'm not going to be using them right now. So can I just build that in there? Yeah, 160 meters, 120. It's a bit short, I think. 160, 1 platform for now. That connects to the lumber yard. Wow, okay. All the way up there. I don't like that. Roads. Oh, look, we've got some road mods. I'm not a big fan of road mods, but whatever. I can't be bothered unmodding it. So we've got. We can connect that to there. Does that build a tendril? Yes, it does. So we're just going to connect you straight to the town, and we're going to go for a railway station that connects to that, which also connects to the industry. Let's go for passenger actually to start off with. Have better connections, and then I can build a freight line because I want to do passengers and freight at the same time, really, so I have money in as many directions as possible. So we're going to have a passenger and freight stop here. So we've got the passenger side of it there. Then we configure it with our track. We're going to plonky, 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 plonk with our platforms. So we're going to plonky, 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 plonk. And because I don't like just having random, like, you know, freight on my passenger line, we're going to just put a freight terminus in there just so it matches, you know, just so there's some more buildings and infrastructure going on. Okay, it's not going to be a detailed series. I'm not going to be doing detailing, but anytime I can make something look pretty, I'll take it. Why that? Yeah, why is that yellow? Have I got a mod that makes things yellow? I'm not a fan of the yellow. That shouldn't be that yellow. I will have a look at that. Now is not the time. Why is the track yellow? Okay, why are things yellow? Okay. Right. Done a thing, I don't know what it is. Let's go and fix that. I'm just going to press the pause button here, and then things will happen. Right, okay, I cannot find the mod that's made the buildings yellow, but they shouldn't be yellow. If you know which mod is doing this, let me know. Ah, yellow buildings. Anyway, they're fine. Yellow, it's the colour of the local sandstone. Let's go with that. So, we have now got Darker Ballast and a few other small mods that I forgot to add the first time around, like fences and whatnot, just in case I want to do a little bit of detailing. Anyway, let us go over here and build a building. We're going to build another station. This one's going to be a freight station first up. I'm going to just plump you there. And you got catenary. That's not what I wanted. Why don't you save my settings, game? I've heard a few people complain about this, and now I'm agreeing with them. So we're going to have you there. We're going to build a passenger part of that. So we don't want you. You're a stilly road. What's going on with that road over there? It's got lines. It's got grass down the middle of it. Hey ho, that's weird, isn't it? Look at that. Which road is that? It's one of these. I don't know which one it is, but it's got grass down it. I like that. It's a feature. Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice little feature. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, existing. So build you out. Going to give you some more trackage. Track 'em. Platforms. Ibble dibble dibble wibble. And passenger buildings. We're going to go for one of you at the end. We're going to terminate here. This is where the train shall terminate you. Give it a little hut in the end as well. Build some track. Not track. What's track but for cars? Road. We're going to build some of the small road. Just enough to pass a station to get some tendrils. We're going to build you there. Connect you up to there. Right, we'll build some internal passengers as well at some point. But for now, you've got a decent catchment area of most of the town. And you've got a decent catchment area of... You've got that quarter there, so we're going to get a few bits. We're going to get a few riders. We've got a lot of money for, especially in 1925. 5 million was nothing. I really screwed myself over with the rent, the loan there. We need to connect these up now. So we're just going to. Have I made these stations too big at this point? I mean, they're pretty close. We should probably go for smaller stations. It's saving money actually on maintenance. Configure. Maybe 160 meter is the length of all the stations. So just have a standard length. We can have short trains then, but that's fine. Just be creative. There we go. Slightly shorter stations. That should make our maintenance bills a little less. And then we shall just build this out. This is so going to get in the way of whatever I decide to do with that steel mill, but that's a bridge. Haha, get it? Because I built a bridge when I said that. That we'll cross when we come to it. That's quite a gradient there, actually. So we're going to build down relatively steeply. Try and keep as close to the terrain as possible without cutting into it. He says we're building a huge cutting. Well, okay, yeah, I've gone underground. Delete you and you. You. Build you out. I'm going to build you out flat first. Down 1. There we go. Build you there. You there. There's a little bridge there, just over. I'm assuming there's some water, so we're just going to give you a nice little viaduct like that. Hooray! That was the least enthusiastic hooray I think I've ever said. Hooray! Let's go through here. Don't mind your field. Yeah, don't mind your field. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nice and flat for speed. And we can just S-bend. Lovely. Got a piece of straight track, and we're just going to duplicate that line because double tracking costs nowhere near as much as it does to do other infrastructure. So there's never a reason really to single track your lines. Always double track if you can. So you've got double track going in there. We're going to have a zip and zop over here. That's a zip. That's a zop. Head back over to the passenger at the other end. Both passengers. I'm going to zip you there. Zop you there. Signals. I didn't enable auto sig. I should have enabled auto signal, but now I have to do this myself. 2, 3, 4. Why am I counting? Just build these signals, man. Yeah, I have no idea how loud the sound effects are going to be in this when you're watching it back. But let's hope that I get my audio levels right. Otherwise, you're just going to be hearing me, nothing, and maybe some backing music if that's the case. Yeah. Now you see, we're taking logs down here and they're converting it into planks. I can take the planks up to here, but there's no extra product there to take them away. But that could be some extra income. Actually, that's the thing. Yeah, the trains can actually run back loaded with planks, half loaded because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Go up there and then turn back and on like a triangle of track. That's a neat idea. What's not a neat idea is the side of the track that my signals are on, because that's the wrong side of the track to go up there. So either we're going to have to... Oh, we've got a bridge here. We can just go under that bridge. Nice. So just going to take a spur off that. Remember that whole thing I said about single track? Yeah, I'm going to build some single track. So we're going to just go neatly under you, if I can. Gauge clearance. There we go. So we're going to go under you. Brilliant. Go back up. Building. We're just going to have the one... Oh, it was 160 meters, these. Was it? Crikey, 120 meters. These trains are going to be short. Well, we're starting out. Maybe later on we can make the stations longer. We are just starting out. Let's not get... We can actually put a passenger stop here. Make another passenger line. That is too much at once. We won't have enough money for that. So we're just building you out this way. So can I just do this? Yes, but it's bridge central. Let's go for it. Fuck. Should I swear? Fuck it. Right. Do that, then that, and then do that, and that, and that, and that. Bridge. Yes, I've got railway. Looks good too. Oh no, there's a wooden bridge. Remove, rebuild. Give me the... Oh, zoomed out. Give me the stone bridge. Give me the bridge. And so the train will be coming back up there, go loaded there. And it comes back down the track and it will go over to this station. Oh. Right. I've only got the one lumber. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. So that's another one. So you're coming back down. So does it go under the bridge again? So that means the train has to wait there for you to do the whole journey and back again? Yeah, it does, for budget reasons. So we're just going to take another branch off there. Loop you back around. This is so realistic. I love it. In fact, actually, we have got... Actually, how tight is that arch? Ooh, Gareth Dennis will cry. That was going too high up too fast. Just build you up to there. And connect that back to the track. Bonk. Yes, good. We have railway. So pretty much only passenger trains will be using that line. So you go that way, that way, and a single track line going up here gives us a great place to build a depot. Spin. Don't want overhead. Why aren't you snapping to the height? Are you snapping to the height now? No. I've just noticed I built catenary on that station. Ah! Go away. We're not doing electric yet. It's too early. In fact, it's 5 to 9. It's 5 to 10 at night, so it's not too early. But you know what I mean. Right, so we need, I'd say 2 lumber trains and 1 passenger train. I've got 1.8 million. Let's take out some loan. Now we're taking out, oh, I've got 26 million I can play with. That gives me a bit more. What have we got vehicle-wise? It's basically it's time to query and for just vehicles. Have I got endless vehicles on? Do I have endless vehicles? Seems I've got some really old ones knocking around. No, at 1927. That's a larger number than 1925. So yeah, wow, the G3. Let's not go anything old though. We've got some new stuff. Like I said, there's electric. There's Percy. Got Vanilla Scotsman. We've got some of Grimm's coaches. Yeah, I love Mark threes. Yeah, that's a mod I need to get rid of. There's a lot of Mark threes out there. We've got a few wagons, so we're not just entirely limited to the vanilla stuff. But it's not heavily modded at this point. Later on, it's going to be heavily modded, but right now it's not. So we can use the Kitson A5. Everyone will love that. It rolled across the screen at the start of the episode. We've got the PLM 220. That does too slow. We've got the Baldwins. Nice, I added them. Oh yes, it would come from the search for LMS, wouldn't it? Because you've got the Midland Railway one here. Ooh, should I go for Baldwins? I'm tempted actually. 1.5 million. How much for the Finsbury tank? 4 million. Well, we're going to go for some Baldwins. I think, yeah, everything else is going to be LMS. The other vehicles. Not that there's a lot of LMS actually showing up in the list, but there should be LMS later on. So, I'm going to add some Midland on those with passenger wagons. No, cargo wagons to pull logs. So 50 mile an hour logs. Yep. 120 meter station, so 119 meters. 2 of them. Bang him. So new line. You go from hither to thither via wither. Yes. So how do I line code that? It visits every town on the map. I'm just going to say you are Beach Town logs. Now that solves that mystery. 17 million left to continue. They are emerging from the depot, so steam. We're going to continue with these standardizers. Use another one of them with the passenger wagons. We can use these. These do 60. That's a 62 mile an hour wagon. There's no need to go for the more expensive Grimm coaches at this moment. Sorry, mate, but they're too expensive. So just going to go with these. 70. That'll be enough. Easy. Just buy one of those. Set that on the line, going from wither to tither. And that goes from Breakers Bridge to Beach Town. There we go, Bribby. So that's our first trains underway. We've still got 11 million left, which is more than the starting line we worked with to build this line. So we can probably get something else up and running at the same time. Internal passengers or another train line. So I thought about another train line. We're going to build the iron ore from here to the steel mill that I have just completely blocked in with this wood line. But hey ho. We will have to just circumnavigate it somehow, or go under the bridge. You can share it, I guess. I don't know. We'll sort that out when we come here. I'm seeing some height things that I can use. I can probably duck under it here, but I don't know what I'm going to do about this spur line. We'll just duck under that. So we'll see what happens. So they're both probably the iron ore line is probably going to come around the top here, because if you look at the contours, bang. How long have I been recording for? Just check it. It's not a very long episode yet, is it? Let's keep going. So look, there's basically hill here, even more hill here, but there's less hill. So if I run around the coast, so pick up the iron ore from a big station here. When I say big, like 160, you run all the way around here, past the coal mines, where there'll be another station there waiting. They'll connect up and they'll run as like a 4-track line, somewhere like that, 4-track line, all the way down here, and they turn. And they come into like a roll-in, roll-off style transport tycoon station at the steel mill, unloading it as physically as much steel as possible. Then what I can do, I've just had a thought, it's a brain thought, it's a brilliant thought. I've got this line here. I can double that up, put another track on here, branch that in, put another line parallel to this, bringing it off here, put it under there, and bring steel in. I have a plan. Let's go. I like this plan. It's a good plan. Can we afford it? Probably not. Are we going to run out of money? Probably yes. But let's do it. Buildings. We are currently running on pause. No way. Let's go for 1 time speed. Time flyby. 2 times. Put it in the middle. Right. 120 is too small for this. We're going to go for 240. Yeah, I think that that sort of distance requires 240, so you're 240 there. You'll be 160 here. I want to make sure that you actually capture both of those for maximum collage. Why aren't you? There we go. That's not gotten both, has it? No, it has. So got coal there, iron ore there, and if we go to here, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3 platforms. So take one of these. Tres platformes. 240 is the length of one of our trains, so that's the minimum length it can be. I want to put it there, so I can't. I can put it there. I could actually spin it and butt it up real tight, like that. Be real tight to the steel mill. Oh, I've accidentally clicked. That was not intentional. Okay, so now we've got to figure out how to get the steel mill connected up to that. Looks good. Give it that. When it expands, it'll be right up close. I'm just going to have to do this. Platforms, do one of you. Cargo shed, do ones of like you. No, ones are you. Connect to it. No, ones are you. Too close. There's a middle ground somewhere. Go build one of you, one of you. You're still yellow. Hopefully that'll be fixed. Just draw a line in. What's colliding? Tell me what is colliding. Okay. Can't seem to build that grassy road. That's weird. There we go. Now they're connected. Okay, so that issue wasn't as big as I thought. But it is going to be a roll-on, roll-off. So the train's actually going to come around here, apart from the steel line that runs back up. Because that's going to be a shuttle single track. Who whistled? You. You've got lots of logs. That's a good log-in amount there. You're losing money. Crazy here. I spent a lot of time saying I could just build that this way. But look at that hillage. And there's already a railway line here. And I had a plan. Let's stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. So we're going to start off by building you out there. We're going to try and see if we can navigate this railway first. Then work on building the rest of it. So we're going to build you out straight. Like that. And then round. So what sort of height difference are you at already? Pretty much the same. Wow, that's bad. So we're going to bring you around 90-degree corner, 40 mile an hour. It's not great, but hey-ho. Bring you down as hard as I can. Pause the game. Oh, I've just noticed my battery life is dwindling. I'm doing this on battery power because I've not plugged my laptop in. Simple! Simple! Right, put you there. Can I fit a bridge? No. That is so much enough clearance for a bridge. Are you kidding? Okay, we're going to just do another track. Double it up. That's the iron ore and the coal in. Bridge. That's towns. That's not what I want. Train tools. Lower the terrain. It's gone sandy. That's because I put water there. That'll definitely force a bridge. But that's also going to be very limiting to my infrastructure. So we're just going to get rid of the water. There we go. Bridge, please. Thank you. We're going to go with... I haven't got any JK's bridges, but that looks like a stonk of a bridge, doesn't it? Let's go with that one. And another one going the other way. Bridge time. So you've got the coal here, tootling on in. You've got you going out like that way. That's just a placeholder. And if you come round that way, that means you've got to then cross over to go back. So if I maybe it doesn't have to be a run in and run out. Maybe there'll be enough to build another line out like that. Toot you around there. Double track coal. Yeah, this works better. I want to expand the station when everything expands. Oh, look! Oh, 4 tracks worth of minerals going straight underneath this railway. So this is, it's just, which one's the main line at this point? None. Neither of them are main lines. They're just lines at this point. None of them are main, or mainer than the other. So, coal. You'll just go straight. Arrow straight. Can you just do that, or is there too much land? There's a few cutting, but a few... okay, yeah, it's a tunnel. Okay, so we're going to build you to there, but the landscape is going to get demolished. But it doesn't cost that much. to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm just going to build it. There we go. And the other track, so we're going to build the other track up, and I build it. And then we're going to build the iron ore line up. And I'm going to do a trick with the tunnels. I hate the multi-track tunnels in this that aren't the two-track ones. So I'm going to put another railway in there temporarily. Put another one in there. And put another one. Put another one in there. Take you, delete. And build a connecting track. Build a connecting track going this way. With one of our trains. So you got that going on. Then you parallel it all the way through. It's not the cheapest way of doing anything, but hey ho. It's actually good that we built this track down and out of the way. If you want to expand and build other railways, it'll be a lot easier to bridge, especially when it doesn't exist above ground. So the lowest, the first tracks will be at the bottom. Archaeology. So build you up to there. What's the gradient? Yeah, I'll get the coal trains up to speed. Actually, that's nice. Good idea. I planned that, and then you can just double out. There we go. So that's the line in. That's the line out. Good. Then you can slowly start climbing up iron ore line around the coal mines. So you go level again. Reaching ground level there. Heading the right way? Yeah, it's heading the right way. Nice big sweeping curve. Ideal for if I want to run additional passenger services down here at any point, because I'm imagining that's actually not a bad passenger route. Then when it gets to here, it just goes straight. Or it brings off another one, curves around, misses that station, or we can just expand that to be passenger as well. Many things that we can do on this map. It's so small, but yet there's so much to do. So I'm just going to bring you around. Can I just do a single, like, bang? Oh, you know what? I can as well. That actually works good. Apart from this here, I'm not a fan of that. What are you? I mean, that does not doesn't even stop us connecting up. Brilliant. So it's yeah, this is creative track building 101. Start at the beginning, let the game just calculate it. Oh, I love how close that runs to the cliff over there. That's awesome. Look at that. You got massive iron ore train going, and you've got, like, you know, cliff noises going on. We can build that in there, into there, and then a little woohoo. There we go. This is where I had auto sig wished. So one there, 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 and there, there, and there, 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 da, da, dabba dee, dabba die. One before the tunnel. I follow Transport Tycoon rules. No signals in tunnels. I don't think it's very practical having a semaphore signal or anything in a tunnel. I know it exists, I know it does it, but in the game, I just don't do it. Tunnels are a single section. I don't like the idea of trains waiting in a tunnel. They want to get bricked up in there. Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine reference, go me. Right, I have 6 million left to build this line here, so let's get on with that and get it built. So we're going to get around this. I've got a line in the way already. I'm not a huge fan of level crossings on railways, and that's those things on what I'm saying. I'm going to do it anyway. What side should it be on? That side. So it's going to have a crossing here. Not exactly like that, but it's going to be similar. Where it crosses over that line. Like so. Can it be flat? Is that still level? I think so. And then it's going to take quite a sharp twist up there. And then up there. That is not a friendly piece of railway. I have to signal you up there. There. Yeah. And there. There we go. Then double track you all the way up there. To here. Track. And then, boop, got you there, and we'll connect you up to the depot there. So you can take steel when it's done. So that'd be a single steel train just tootling up and down. That's not too bad. Got the coal, got the iron ore hooked up. Got 5 million to build the trains for it. Let's get the depots going. So we've got the depot for that line. They need the depot for these two. You want the weakest link. I want buildings. I want that. Rotate. Yeah, good point. Build you flat. Build you into there. Buildings, depot. Roads don't want to get blocked in by what I've built, so we'll let the town expand over the depot run. In fact, we'll draw a road. Actually, no, because I might expand that. Draw a road there. Oh wow, that's a cliff. That's a building error waiting to happen. Just gonna use a bit of money to go. There we go. That's probably saved the game. So we've got a nice bump there. Got some level crossing gates and all that. So trains. Coal or iron ore first? Coal. Who said coal? Someone said coal. Let's build coal. Who's going to pull the coal? What's going to pull the coal? We need a freight locomotive for coal. How fast can our coal wagons go? Why have I got some of these KKSTB engines? Anyway, cargo. So you can do 50 mile an hour or 60. I didn't realise I had these, you see, using the generic British ones. I think we'll just go with these. 8, so go. What? Gold. Eh? That's not right. Why is gold a thing? Huh. Gold shouldn't be a thing. Save the game. Hang on, I'm just going to hang on. I'm just going to sort that out. That's not right. That's a problem. I've disabled the gold. The buildings ain't gone away, so I want that mod either. I will find that one eventually. So we shouldn't have gold on that anymore if I go to cargo. Yeah, okay, got the default. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 blah. 72, 80. It's good to start with. And steam power. So how much? Yeah, we can't afford the Finsbury. I'd like to go with the Finsbury tank for this, actually, because the... 1, it's one of my mods and I love it. 2, it's a 484 tank engine. It's going to deal well with freight, innit? So we've got that's 4 million plus the 3 million. Oh, that's more than 5. We'll have to upgrade to the Finsbury at some point. At the moment, I've got about that to play with. 5.87, that is too much. I've lost money. Where's it gone? We need a train to arrive. I've taken up the full loan. Right, okay, we're just going to speed up the life of everything. And this is a log train. Go, log train, go! It's going speedy. It's going to hopefully drop off some luggage. Or actually, I can just use, a less expensive engine. One of these again. We'll go for Great Central this time. 1.51, so I need 5.25 million. Purchased. Right, let's make a line for you. Just give me a moment to make a line. So, I've forgotten. Which one is this? Coal? Coal. So, new line. Coal. I hate all this negative money. Then we're going to go coal there. Coal to there. No, I did coal twice. And this is going to be Boulder Bay coal. Breakers coal. BRE coal. And yeah, we've got 1.73 million left. We will come back to this in the future with another installment whenever I get the time to continue this game. I will not advance it outside of recording, so you guys get to see the whole thing. Here's the train we've just built. Zoom in, and with that, I bid thee farewell. Or whatever you do when you end a video. I don't know. This is not something I do a lot. It's something I used to do when I used to do Robot Arena 2 videos, but I don't do that anymore. But if this works, I might. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, lol, bye.